to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight will always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Some people know me as Criddle, some people know me as Nacho Mama. That was my old YouTube handle back in the day, but I am going to go with my God-given name, which is Crystal Lavender. So before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood SA and addiction. All right, and I wrote this whole entire thing using my phone, and I did a talk to text app. And this book goes all the way through from the stuff that happened to me from when I was a child, all the way to hopping illegal freight trains and hitchhiking across the country, being on Sally Jesse Raphael, traveling like a gypsy with the Rainbow Family, and finding recovery. Okay, and this will be in the description box of every single one of my videos. You can get it for free on my website. I believe we have worked out the kinks on my website, but if you have a problem with the website, you can always email me and I can send you a downloadable version. All right, and all of that stuff will be in the description box below. I'm a little cockeyed here. Let's make me not so cockeyed. There we go. I know that would probably drive some people crazy. It would drive me crazy. It'd be like, what? Why is it so crooked? Hi, Janet. So it's available for $12.12 on Amazon, or you could get it for free on my website, or you could get it for free if you email me, and you could get a signed copy if you email me as well. All right. So with that being said, let's get this party started. We are working on Taurus today. Taurus. I did some personal readings today. So if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at s.y.l.sayyoulove@gmail.com, and I will be happy to answer your questions. All right. So Taurus, what do we got for Taurus? Let's get a general message for Taurus. I like starting out with these ones. I don't know. I think they're cute. I love their little messages. Hi, Julie Bully. Hi, Whackcrafter. Hi, Janet. Welcome in, welcome in. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It's a little click for you, but it's a big bada boom for me, okay? Chicken good. Chicken good. All right, Taurus, what do we have? It says changed in the night. So was there something that suddenly and abruptly, did you just wake up one day with the fire under your butt, or did you just wake up one day and your entire the way you felt flipped? Like maybe you were super stuck on somebody, or like you were having a hard time getting over something, and like you woke up and it was just gone, or you woke up and like the passion that you once had for something was just gone, or you woke up and you developed a new passion, a new sense of life, a new creative start. I wonder if I can get it to not do that. Oh, but then it makes it too dark, huh? We'll get it figured out. So there's a change in the night. Something has happened very quickly, very abruptly. All right. Personal readings are definitely a thing. It says, I want to be a queen. Declaring freedom, passing a test, and starting your sovereignty. So some of you might be breaking free. You might just be deciding, maybe you woke up one day and just decided, like, no, this is not for me, or I'm going to go after what it is that I want. Like all it takes is one day. People fall in love in one day. People fall out of love in one day. Like all it takes is one day and everything flip changes. I don't like the way that it's got that light on it. So you might have decided that something wasn't for you. and it says passing a test. So it might have been like a huge test to your own soul, like a soul test. Are you going to stay where you don't feel welcome? Are you going to stay where you're not thriving? Are you going to go after what it is that you want? Like, who are you? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? It feels like this is absolutely a pass. You passed a test, but use your time well as well. All right. Make sure that you got your priorities in check. Okay. They're like, your priorities might be a little bit out of balance. So make sure that you've got your priorities in check, and make every moment count. Every moment. Like, I've been in the process of making a memorial video for like all of my friends that have passed along, and it just reminds me of like why I tell my story, like why I'm so loud about what I've been through, about where I've been, about who I fought to not be, and because there's so many people that had plans for tomorrow and didn't wake up, didn't wake up. So make sure that you are investing your time wisely and keep your priorities in check. Don't be people pleasing. All right. Don't be people pleasing. I felt one more. And belonging to your own dream. Create your own life. You are the author of your own choose your own adventure book. Nobody has the pen but you. Nobody is the author but you. So don't let other people decide what's best for you, but also keep your priorities. Like, you are a powerful conscious creator. All right? And most of the times we go through life um asleep, almost, not without even realizing that we are the creators of our own universe. And until we become aware of the fact that we're conscious creative beings, we're usually conscious creative beings that are continuously creating unconsciously, until we end up being aware of the fact that we are conscious creative beings. And once we remember that, I don't like to say awaken to that, or that once we are awoken or awakened, I like to say once we remember how powerful we are, then it's like the whole energy shifts, the whole everything shifts, right? I know this is kind of late night, spur of the moment late nightness, but I had to get something for my 360-day challenge. I've been putting up shorts. Like, there's 2 days that I put up shorts. I don't know if that's cheating or not. Is that cheating if I just put up a short? I don't know. I said I'm going to post something every single day for the next 360 days, and that's what I am doing. Ugh. There's some sort of obstacle. There's like an obstacle. There's one big obstacle, one big obstacle before the victory. Like, there is absolutely, like, it feels like you're in like swirling water, troubled emotions, something to do with emotions that are rocky. There's that rocky edge right there. And you might not see that there's calm water on the other side of that rocky edge, but this is definitely like, this is turmoil, this is emotional turmoil, this is rocky turmoil. But there is victory on the other side of this. There is a victory to be had here. There is a win for everyone. But don't get involved in any of the he said she said. Don't be taking sides. Don't have other people take sides. Okay, it's not about who's right. This isn't really a battle of who's right and who's wrong. Try to not point fingers. Okay, try to not point fingers. And if you can eliminate the word you, because we have a tendency as humans, like when we're, especially if we're in some sort of heated discussion or debate or like whatnot, when we use the word you, it's like people automatically put their guard up, even if we're not talking about them. Just the fact that we use the word you. Try to eliminate that if you are in a heated discussion. But it looks like there is absolutely a triumph. There is victory here, but there's a lot of turbulent water in the meantime. There's a lot of turbulence. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feeling like a failure. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. Disappointed, regret. And trying one more time. This seems like trying one more time. Somebody is trying to try one more time. They're going to want to try to give it their best effort. Like it feels like there's unfinished business here. Be careful of sneaking off in the middle of the night, or somebody sneaking off in the middle of the night. Something about running away from the problems isn't going to fix it. All right, make sure that whoever it is you're dealing with, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, even like there's obviously turbulent water, but that's not going to be forever. Okay, that's not a forever thing. And it does look like that there is um like it's not over. Whatever it is not over. If this is a love situation, it looks like it's one more time, trying one more time. And there is happiness on the horizon here. There is a mutual, either a mutual agreement, or a successful reconciliation. But it feels like there's a lot of work to do before that actually happens. There's a lot of accountability that needs to be taken. Like, don't run from your emotions, okay? Because, like, that's kind of what it feels like is happening here. Somebody is trying to hide from their emotions, or hide their emotions, or run from their emotions, or sweep it under the rug and pretend like it doesn't exist. But on the other side of all of this conflict is absolutely, you know, either a successful reconciliation, or a successful like agree to disagree, to where both parties move on without any sort of resentment and hatred, you know. There is a lot of work to be done, though. It's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of not speaking when you're angry, not saying things that, um, like, to hold your tongue, like a minute of silence in the midst of extreme amounts of anger can save you a lifetime of regret. Because they say sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me, and that is absolute bullshit. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work. There's a lot of work that is going to be involved here. But it doesn't feel like you or this other person has their options open. It's not like it. I don't feel like that it's a matter of other people. It's like self-realization, self-understanding, um, compromising, like doing what's best for you, doing what's best for you, trying to thy own self be true. You could be burying yourself in work, though, just trying to sweep it all away by working. Don't cover it up, okay? Don't go out and find a million different things to be doing, okay, to try to cover it up. Don't be trying to just go out and spend all of your time being surrounded with other people, so you don't have to face this, you don't have to realize this. Like, this is, don't be impulsive either. All right, don't be impulsive or reckless. There's absolutely unfinished business with the death card in the reverse and the wheel of fortune in the reverse. There is a soul contract here that there is unfinished business, unfinished lessons, unfinished acknowledgments, unfinished accountability. Um, definitely some unfinished business with this situation. Let's switch decks. Deck switch. It doesn't feel like it's over. Doesn't feel like it's over. Maybe not over. What's going on with this situation? Taurus and their situation. Some alone time, seeking self, soul searching, contemplation, wisdom, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. This is soul searching. Like that's the best thing that you can do, man. Without knowing your own soul, like it's so hard to decipher the whole rest of the world if you don't even know yourself. So this is all about soul searching, about reaching in and finding who you are on the inside, what it is that you are about. And I feel like there's a lot of hard work. There's hard work ahead for sure. The Knight of Pentacles, proceeding very cautiously, but very matter of fact. Efficiency, responsibility, like taking care of your responsibilities. Doing that like I that inner soul searching is most definitely part of that's your responsibility. I mean, nobody else can do that. Nobody else can do your own soul searching but you, right? You're the only one that can be doing soul searching. No one else can. And knowing what's best for you. So if you're wondering if you're making the right decision, um, you're soul searching. You're looking inside. You're trying to follow your intuition. We got intuition, sacred knowledge, subconsciousness, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. All right. So stay within your moral compass. Um, Try to be quiet if you're angry, or if someone else is angry, like let them say whatever they need to say and don't lash out either. you know don't be impulsive, but stick to your responsibilities and do that soul searching. This is all about doing that inner work, that soul searching inner work, and try to stay away from conflict. Okay, stay away from drama, avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity. It's okay to not always agree with someone. It's okay for someone to see something in a different perspective than you see it. All right? Agreeing to disagree and still remaining open to compromise or to learn is actually very like that's the response, that's very responsible, it's very respectable. All right. Hi Luna Moon. And remain compassionate. We've got compassionate, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. So avoid conflict. Do what it is that you need to do, that soul searching that that you need to do. Keep following your intuition. Keep following your intuition and have compassion for both sides of this situation. All right? Have compassion for both sides of the situation. Hey, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. If you haven't checked out Tarot Vibes, Miss Tanya right here, please go give Tanya a follow and a holla. It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Woo woo. So yeah, have compassion about the situation and for this other person, but as far as like this situation moving to the next step, or like proposal, or like moving in together, or any of that sort of deal, there's a lot of personal growth that needs to happen here. I feel like this is very much a reading about doing shadow work and learning your true self, and avoiding conflict and agreeing to disagree and not always having to have the last word. you know um because there is conflict with others. All right, but maintain that inner harmony. Okay, maintain your inner harmony. There might be a lack of support for your situation. There might be people on the outside that might not agree with whatever it is that you're doing, but I mean that is on top of the high priestess. So you are following your intuition. It's always best to do what you know what you need to do no matter what anybody else says, okay? Because only you have to live, like, consequences have ripples, yes, but nobody else has to live your life. Nobody else understands yourself, right? But I feel like you are at a major point of transition, breakthroughs, transition. But there might be some conflict in the home, some communication, some miscommunication, some conflict in the home. But this is definitely about finding that inner peace and honoring your own true self, your own true authenticity, and avoiding drama. Okay, just avoid the drama. Don't feed into it. Some people like to push your buttons, push your buttons, push your buttons, push your buttons, so that you lose your shit, so they could point at you and be like, look, I told you, like, so they could talk to their friends, like, I told you that they were crazy, I told you that they were an asshole, I told you that they were manipulative. You know what I mean? So don't give this person that satisfaction, because they might be trying to use it. Like, they could even be secretly recording you. All right, and put away whatever money you've got. Save money. Don't be spending money frivolously. Hold on to some of that cash that you're making, all right? Especially if you get a little bit of extra money. Like, you're going to need some sort of, it says, saving money, security, conservation, scarcity. Like, hold on to your money. Don't be spending it on stupid shit, okay? Like, go ahead and put everything you want in your cart. All right. I have a tendency to do that too. I'll put all kinds of stuff in my cart. I'll be like, yeah, I want this and I want that. And then before I get to the register, I'm like, I don't need this. You know, I don't want that. Like, I don't need that. But I'll put all kinds of stupid stuff in my cart. And then before I get to the register, decide that, like, nah, it's not really necessary. So, I mean, go ahead and go shopping if you want. Put the stuff in your cart. But really, one time, after, like, I had this breakup one time, and I went and bought $800. I spent 800 freaking dollars on, like, beauty products and hair dye and new clothes and all this stupid ass shit. Okay. And the very next day I went and returned it. I was like, I don't know why I did. Well, I know why I did that, because I was in a state of, like, my emotional state obviously wasn't the very best. But don't don't be going out there buying like $800 worth of beauty products. All right. Thank you so much for supporting my mama beans. She makes those amazing gloves. Yeah, and don't take any unnecessary leaps of doubt. Okay? This is a leap of doubt. We want to take leaps of faith, not leaps of doubt. So don't be reckless. Don't be don't be reckless. Don't be fearless, okay? Because there are consequences to the act to your actions. Don't make bad choices. That's making bad choices. That's risk taking. It says holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, bad choices, and risk taking. So those aren't leaps of faith. That is tossing something in the fuck it bucket. And the fuck it bucket won't get you to, like, some things are good to be in the fuck it bucket, and other things will get you fucked in the fuck it bucket, okay? So don't fuck yourself with the fuck it bucket. So be careful with that, Taurus. Be careful. Yeah, and make sure you pay any unpaid debts. All right? Make sure you take care of your responsibilities first. Take care of your responsibility. If it's a financial responsibility, take care of that first. All right? Because it says self care, unpaid debts, one sided charity, strings attached, power and domination. So don't let anybody use like helping you don't be holding that over anybody's head, and don't let anybody else hold that over your head. If you're going to do something out of the kindness of your heart, not because you expect something in return, okay? Not because you expect something in return. If you're going to do something, like if you make sure you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, all right? And if you are expecting some sort of contract, then make sure that the other person is aware of the contract that they're into. All right. Don't be having one sided contracts where only one person knows that they're in a contract. And yeah, there's definitely an emotional loss. You know, that's that. Don't be giving your cup of love out to anybody. Don't be giving your cup of love out to anybody all willy nilly, like, okay? Because until you truly know yourself, either you're going to end up hurt or you're going to end up hurting someone else. All right. Until you heal and actually know your own vibration and know what's good for you, and know what you're all about, like spending that time in that hermit mode. That's what this hermit is super important. All right. Until you learn this, you're either going to get hurt or hurt other people. So do the best that you can to not be in love with the idea of being in love. Okay. The Emperor. General reading. General Taurus reading. I'm just reading the cards as they come out. The Emperor. So you might be put in a position of respect, of leadership, of stability. It says respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. So you're either in a position of leadership, or you will be asked to be in a position of leadership. All right, or hold your position of leadership. Hold your moral compass, hold your integrity. Don't let anybody get you off of your throne. Don't let anybody sideswipe your um don't let anybody sideswipe you and get you out of your personal moral compass. If you know that something's wrong, don't do it. You know what I mean? If you see something wrong, like, don't turn the other cheek. Like, that's a position of authority. But also, don't be too bullheaded either. Don't be too fixed minded and bullheaded or hard to talk to, like fixed in your mindset. Like, a good leader knows how to bring out the best in other people. All right. Yeah, and keep your priorities in check. Like, I feel like you are giving yourself out in all kinds of areas, in all kinds of places. You know, like, you might be pulled in one direction over here and pulled in another direction over here, and you're pulled over here, and you're like committing yourself to this and committing yourself to that, but in reality, like, you don't have enough time to be committing yourself to all of these things all at once. Okay, so don't overcommit yourself. Like, make sure that you maintain balance with your responsibilities, and with who it is you say yes to. Be careful about who you say yes to. Right. Let's get a deck switch. All right, let's get you some spirit messages. Actually, get you a spirit message from spirit. Hi, John. Messages from spirit. You know, that special ed, huh? It says, trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future instead of fearing it. That's that hermit, man. Learning to know yourself, like learning your own energy and learning to know yourself is of utmost importance. Says don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Just talk in a bad accent. I like to talk in bad accents when I'm if I'm upset. If I'm upset about something, or I'll invite other people to be angry with me. I'm like, we're gonna be angry today. Like, do you want to be angry at 3 o'clock today? Like, we're just gonna be just angry at whatever. We're just gonna be angry, and I'll just start inviting people to be angry with me, or I will just talk in bad accents. It's real hard to talk. It's real hard to be angry. You talk in bad accent. Talk in as bad accent as you possibly can, and you cannot yell. You cannot be mad. I'm mad. Bad accent. I'm mad at this bad accent. You know, it makes it a little easier to deal with. And it says, no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Yeah, don't let anybody get you out of your moral compass, your integrity. I feel like somebody might be trying to test you to get you caught up in some shit that you know is wrong. So if you know that something's wrong, don't be doing it. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through many trials and tribulations in the past and will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. I hear some of you, well, I'm tired of being resilient. Like, resilient? I got your resilience. Got your resilience right here. I don't know. I hope that helps, Taurus. I'm not exactly sure. That felt like almost like a very specific personal message, but I was reading generally. So um, just try not to be overly emotional. Okay, this too shall pass. If you're going through a hard time right now, this too shall pass. And endings are only new beginnings. Okay? Endings are only new beginnings. I love you guys so very much. And until next time, be good to yourself and others always and always. All right? For real, beep beep.